Can I call a foreclosure attorney for info on the property?
To learn more about real estate wholesaling and investing, please visit www.smartrealestatewholesaling.com, and for our Quick Start program, go to www.11dayschallenge.com.
Can I call a foreclosure attorney for info on the property? Can I call a foreclosure attorney for info on the property? All right, so let me give you a quick background to why this question came up. So on this channel, on this YouTube channel, if you're watching me on YouTube or on Facebook, you can find my YouTube channel, Ola Tux Abitogun. We have tons of videos on pre-foreclosure wholesaling, and some of these questions come in from time to time. And you know what I teach here is, remember what I just said, data, right? I talked about data just now, right? And I talk about building this as a business, not just some kind of hobby, not as a 1963 business, right? It's about data. Everything starts with data. But if you have to call attorneys to find out the information on the property, ask yourself, how many properties are you going to call on before you close a deal? You know, you're just going to get frustrated out of the whole business, okay? Because think about it, it's a numbers game. You're going to have to go through quite a few property owners before you actually close a deal, okay? So not when I say a few, think about few times 1,000, right? So it's the only way you can do that. The only way you can really do that in a way that you won't get frustrated out of the business is to automate things. Okay, you have to automate the whole process. 80% of the process has to be automated, and the only thing you should be, when I say automated, that means create a system, and all it needs is input. So like this computer that I'm live broadcasting to you on, right? The input is just me talking. Imagine me having to take to basically handle everything that's going on in this computer, basically receive the audio, receive the video, process it, send it through the internet, make sure it goes to the right place, make sure it goes to the people that actually want to hear about wholesaling, right? Imagine me having to worry about that. Then that's going to be a frustrated effort, right? And that's what a lot of people do when it comes to real estate investing and wholesaling. They're trying to do everything. You know, they want to be the one to call, they want to be the one to give the contract, they want to be the one to close the deal, they want to know everything up front. Honestly, what you need is a system that works, and all you have to do is put the input, add the input to it. So what is the input in this process, right? With pre-foreclosure, the input will be people, potential sellers, meaning sellers that have a property in pre-foreclosure, meaning they haven't paid in a while, right? So you need to do that in a way that's cost effective, in a way that's optimistic, in a way that's efficient. Okay, you need to do that with time in mind. Okay, if you have to spend so much time calling attorneys one by one to find out information about any piece of property, you're going to get frustrated out of the business. So it doesn't work like that. The way it works is you need access to data. The data is public records. Data of pre-foreclosure pre-foreclosed information. Pre-foreclosure properties in pre-foreclosure is in 99% of the market is public records. You just need access to that data in a time-effective manner, in a way that it can come to your computer so you can process it, and then you can create an outreach campaign to them. So even outreach campaign, like now we're talking about stage number 2, contact, right? Even at that, you have to try to automate as much as possible. You can't get stuck in 1963. You can't. You see, I keep saying 1963. I wasn't born in 1963, by the way. But you get the point, right? The point is that don't get stuck in the past. Technology has made everything easy. So you can actually cover stage 1 and 2, which is data and contact, with simple online campaigns that, like worst case scenario, let's say you're completely broke. At least you can use text message to reach out to some pieces of data that you've collected in a time-effective manner. That's how we do this business. No, you cannot be calling foreclosure attorneys. Number one, they're not going to respond to you. You're wasting their time too, right? So the moment they catch you on the phone that you're sounding off like somebody that just fell for a guru somewhere and looking for information on the property, they're going to look at you like, why? Why do you need information? Well, it's public records. Well, you need to go to the town, go to the city, or go to a website, because all these things is available everywhere. So the question is that, no, don't call foreclosure attorney for every one of those 1,000 properties that you need to go through to find a deal. There are ways that you can use computer systems to do all of that work, and the only people you talk to on the phone are people that have a property to sell, right? That system has filtered everything. Sorry about that. And the system has filtered everything, and it's pre-qualified every prospect, and the only people that's talking to you is somebody that has a property to sell. Okay, so for those of you that are running after cold calling and stuff like that, I just basically told you that you're wasting time too. There are easier, faster, and cheaper ways to do this business than to waste all your time sitting on the phone trying to convince a person to give you their house for free. Doesn't make sense, right? So there are better ways, and that's something that, again, we cover heavily in 11dayschallenge.com. So no, don't call foreclosure attorney. I'm sure there's a guru probably 10 years, 15 years ago that thought doing something crazy like that, but now don't do that, okay?
To learn more about real estate wholesaling and investing, please visit www.smartrealestatewholesaling.com, and for our Quick Start program, go to www.11dayschallenge.com.